92.7, and it's time to get into trending conversations, social media commentary, and of course entertainment, powered by 3 Entertainment, and the one and only Akorfa is in the studio. Woo woo! How are you?
I'm sounding like a train. I'm doing well. You?
I'm fabulous. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So what are we getting into?
I think we have to start off with this one where Ghana won by a lone goal in the last minutes of the game against Angola.
Yeah.
So the thing about that match was people were like watching the game. They're like, "What is going on?" Like
I wasn't excited.
We've got the quality players, but what is happening? We're not getting the goal. In the final minutes, Antoine Semenyo did that for the Black Stars, and so it was exciting. But the other side of the conversation was a pitch invader.
Yeah.
Who just wanted to give a hug to Mohamed Kudus. Now, the exciting part, or the interesting, no, this is not exciting to me, I'm worried. The interesting part of this is we have a video showing how the passing jumped over the fences and all of that to get to the place. Okay?
And it's now on our 3FM Facebook page.
Listen,
like the guy really planned.
Determination is to the next level.
He really planned to get into it. So you can catch the video now. You can catch the video now on our 3FM Facebook page, 3FM 927.
Going.
I think he actually even set up a friend to actually video him.
Because it was so spot on. And in my head, I'm like, really?
The guy is just excited. Just grabbed him by his legs. Like, he wouldn't let go.
Social commentary, on this is that, well, we understand the excitement and all of that, but sometimes they're also looking out for the safety of the players. Because you can have terrible people who've got sharp objects on them who want to do harm to these players.
If he had an opportunity to hurt him,
he would have.
He was so point blank next to him that
anything could have happened.
Stabbed him and walked away with it. It's not right.
But at the end of the day, we get to
do better.
Charlie.
We need to do better.
Anyways, that's happening on there. People are having a field day on social media. And to quite a scary story, the Food and Drugs Authority, that's the FDA, they are warning the general public against the use of 2 brands of contaminated eye drops on the market.
Wow.
Now, the products are Esricare Artificial Tears and Delsam Pharma's Artificial Tears, produced by Global Pharma. Manufacturers have since issued a voluntary recall of the products, and that's according to the drug regulatory body. Now, in a press statement, it says that the eye drops were found to contain the drug-resistant bacteria Pseudomonas aeruginosa and are suspected to have led to 3 deaths and vision loss in 8 patients. It also goes on to say the products are not registered with the Ghana FDA and should therefore not be commercially available on the Ghanaian market. So they've gone on to also advise the public who may be in possession of these drugs through other means to immediately stop using the recalled products and submit them to any of the FDA offices nationwide. And they have also assured the public that it is taking all necessary measures to ensure that only safe and effective medical products are available in Ghana. Now, people are I don't know how to put this. They're not too happy.
Why?
Because, the fact that it had to get to this point where 8 people, 2 people have died out of it, 8 people have been affected. Because I think the story started somewhere in the US where people started showing concerns that this, and then we realized that we've got, a few of them here in our country as well. So people are like, does it have to get to this point before a statement like this is out there and all of that? And because people are like, sometimes when you're in the Trotsky's, you find people selling all kinds of meds, and you're like,
is
this sanctioned by the FDA and all of that? Because things like these, you ingest them and that's it. This is your eye, your eye. People are going blind. I'm like, hey, me menu. So people are really not happy with the FDA, but at the end of the day, they have come out to also, say something about it.
So we're thankful that at least they brought it to the public attention, because until then, some people too would not have known. Do you understand? And be going around thinking that this artificial tears is a good lubricant for their eyes.
Because they be our pharmacy, and then they get it. I'm scared.
Charlie.
Because your eye, it's not like this is your leg or your bum or something. Your eye.
Yeah. Charlie.
Now this story, so Ghanaians have been advised by a dietitian at the Meridian Medical Center, Fawzia Bedu, to avoid consuming fermented fish, also known as momone.
We should stop eating it.
Yes, or say
momone that gives such umami to our stews. Momone that gives the flavor, the depth.
So
momone that gives the body to a Ghanaian stew.
Listen, she's warning. So Miss Bedu warned. Okay, listen.
If you don't add momone to your palm oil,
there's a strong link between the intake of salty fish foods such as momone, kako, and kobe, and kidney diseases. Annie, I'm leaving you room to do some more screens.
Wait.
Yeah.
What? Wait. Hold on.
Yes. So she says they're all high in salt.
But we should all be dead by now then.
So I'll see. I think she's actually advocating for doing it in bits, moderation.
Okay.
Because she says it's actually very high in salt.
It is, but then it gives that flavor.
It does. It does, but it doesn't give you any nutritional value.
It doesn't matter about nutrition.
See, when I was doing the story, I was like, but who told her people are eating that thing for nutrition?
Who wants nutrients when you want taste?
Yeah, you want
because
taste.
When you fry it in your palm oil, it gives my god,
smells
onions.
Really good.
Palm oil, and then they create the base for maybe your garden egg stew. Oh, right.
Salmon kurma thingy here and there. Listen, but
what?
Or say sometimes people who present with kidney disease, like you don't get the symptoms early on. Sometimes like 90% when the kidney has like stopped functioning is when these symptoms come in. So more like throwing caution out there that
But okay, I agree that our salt intake we need to be more deliberate about it, because it does have a high salt intake, but the flavor and the
But I feel so she ends up encouraging Ghanaians to adopt a balanced diet that includes fruits, or some fruits, vegetables, legumes, animal and plant protein.
So if we eat more fruits, they will leave the money alone.
I think so. I think she wants people to leave her money.
# eat more fruits.
The people are not happy, They are not happy.
Oh no, me, I'm not happy. But I want some money.
I think there was a story about, there was one other food item like that came out that, we should reduce something. I've forgotten. And people were like, no, I think it was gobe. Something about gobe. Or something, it was something about gobe. It was
gobe saving lives.
People were not happy. People were like, listen,
don't bring yourself.
There is rather a sad story here where one of Zimbabwe's most influential diplomats, Ubert's Angel, offered to use his status to launder millions of dollars through a gold smuggling scheme during an undercover operation by Al Jazeera's investigative units known as I-Unit. So Angel, appointed ambassador at large and a presidential envoy by Zimbabwe's President Emerson Mnangagwa, in March 2021, told reporters he would be able to carry large volumes of dirty cash into the country using his diplomatic status. Now, the 44-year-old, who claims to be a prophet and heads a congregation, the Good News Church, with branches in 15 countries, said he would facilitate a scheme through which unaccounted cash could be exchanged for Zimbabwe's gold. And so this investigative piece is out there, and it's showing a very dark side to this. I think they call it gold mafia, and so it's targeting South African, African countries in the southern part, basically, and they have gathered some good intel that is not looking pretty. And when I checked under that post, a lot of Zimbabweans over there sharing how disappointed and how saddened they are about this. And the agency actually reached out to the president, Angel, and another partner. They have said they have not responded, and they don't want to give more info to this. And in my head, I'm like, were crying for the country, you know, like the continent, to be able to run things by itself, be on its own. And these are some of the things that our diplomats and our ambassadors are doing. And in my head, I'm like, people are asking, so where do we go from here? So that's it right there. There's a video of it where he's beating his chest, telling you that he signed some of these documents. The president doesn't even have to see. He just is the one signing these things. Wow. And it's as easy like that, is what he's saying.
Can you imagine? The things people can do behind the back of politicians and those in power.
It is the guts.
There's someone who's sitting there just plotting, planning, making money from the name of the president.
And the country, you say, we'll be at one place, we're not moving.
Hey.
So that's his face right there. And there was a part where he went, you know, there was a video of him in his church touching, you know, someone praying for them. I think there was a woman who was in a wheelchair praying for the person. I'm like, so this is what you're doing, eh? And then on the other side, you're laundering money and you're hurting your country.
Like literally two very different faces
of a human being.
Man of God on one side, corrupt official on the other side.
So
amazing.
People are also reacting to that story. And let's quickly get into some entertainment stories. So 3 Entertainment's Ajua Noella had a sit down with Aya Ramsey B, another unsung category in this year's VGMAs. Aya talked about what it means to be in that category and the challenges he's faced as an artist to get to where he is at the moment. Let's take a listen to a bit of that conversation.
Nice.
I mean, you've been around for some time. You've finally been, you know, nominated for the VGMA Unsung. What does this mean to you?
It means a lot to me. It's a stepping stone and more there or you need because we have a lot of artists. Yeah, what you had born more than Atasa. Now I'm a beckham was select my beckham best 6. Timundo or Yanko Ponishon or hard working. So now I'm able to do this. So I give thanks to God. I'm very happy, trust me.
Let's go a bit into your journey, you know, starting music. What are some of the challenges that you've encountered and how have you overcome them?
Charlie, it wasn't easy, but Bibiano, I think I'm easy, but Mr. Easy imposed on easy. I think the on the phone, your chassis will be able to baby. To able to baby now, light and also turn the young day. But today we are doing something right. You know, I didn't mean only in ye. Yeah, because 15 years, more game, you know, on the phone. As a group, you might my be solo artist, my artist of the year or Western region. As an CCS, so Yamiatom VGMA on sang artists, make home. So, Charlie,
Yes, so who there Nyankopon Yebiaman, and that's Aya Ramsey B in a conversation with Ajua Noella there.
I love that.
And I 15 years.
He's been doing it for a long time. I'm happy for him. I'm really happy for him.
The consistency.
Like, he's been non-stop on it. I hear he's like a legend back in Tadi. And now he's finally getting his flowers. I'm really excited for him. I'm really excited.
So fingers crossed for him in that category because the people competing in that film. We'll see some more stories. Frida Rhymes has been talking, and 3 Entertainment caught up with her to find out what informed her decision to part ways with Black Avenue Music.
Black definitely had my best interest at heart. That's why he signed me onto his record label. I thought like I was going to get, you know, that necessary push right there. But then when I got on there, you know, because there was so many artists, you know, you have to take time for every artist to release a project before you can, you know, but sometimes your fans will be asking or demanding a song and stuff like that. But because it's a lot of people or a lot of artists on there, you have to like, you know, hold on sometimes. And it was kind of like frustrating to me. So, yeah, we had a studio at BAM. Yeah. So recording wasn't really a problem, but, you know, releasing, because we were about 7 artists and he was promoting everyone at the time, you know, so together. So, you know, you have to wait.
So many things would have slowed me. Remember when they left me on the road, I was lonely.
Frida Rhymes right there telling us, you know, because I think there was a time almost all the artists from Black Avenue Music split, like they left. So people were asking questions.
What's going on?
Yeah. And yeah, she's telling us her side of the story that I think it was more of the fact that there were a lot, and so we're pushing everyone at the same time. We have to pay attention to this one, to that one, and so she probably had a lot of music recorded, but then had to put it out there for her fans to consume was one of the hurdles for her. But so she's out speaking about that, and that's it for entertainment.
Amazing.
That one.
You have plans for this weekend?
I will sleep plenty.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have you not checked the weather?
The
It's
weather,
been
is,
raining a lot lately.
I hope I wouldn't mind if it was like Saturday we got to like do a rain dance.
You get it?
Be nice.
Just put your duvet over you. You're watching
just not
some
do
movies.
anything. Yeah.
Social media is the place to be.
I love it.
Just as sometimes before doing some but that's fine.
Crazy.
Anyways.
Thank you so much, Akorfa.